I'm here live with Jonah Williams, the number one safety in the country on the 5-Star Flex. Jonah, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just having a great time here.
Absolutely. So tell the people like where you're from and what it was like growing up there.
I'm from Galveston, Texas. And it's really just a blessing to grow up on an island. Not too many attractions, but fields are always open, so you can always get some work in.
So that's where the nickname comes from, Island Boy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when did you realize you were a special athlete, football or baseball?
Um, and I mean, everyone can say little league, but I mean, really, freshman year of high school, Texas football isn't really easy. So I mean, getting a varsity job as a freshman, I really was like, dang, I really have a shot at this. So pursued it and swear it got me.
So you're really, really good at baseball. What was your first love, football or baseball?
Football. I always like hitting people, but yeah, all my older brothers play baseball, so I mean, I guess I was just born into it.
Okay. What position are you playing in baseball?
Center field, and I pitch.
So do you ever have any of that gridiron mentality on the baseball diamond?
I mean, I do, but it's really hard to like show it because like baseball is not a physical sport. It's only like a talk back and forth, and then like you may get a chance to see them in the batter's box or on the pitcher's mound. So I mean, that's really.
So you love contact.
I do.
So when the first time I reached out to you, you are projected as a linebacker. Now you're projected as a safety. What's that been like, and does your mentality change at all?
My mentality doesn't really change at all. I mean, we're all playing the game of football. Any position, I mean, I'm gonna go out, do my thing. So,
what's it been like balancing the both sports? Because right now, you do plan on playing both in college, right?
Yes, sir.
And you really have really good in MLB draft prospects, right? So, what's it been like balancing football and baseball for you?
It's really been hard. I mean, it's been hectic. Working out in football, then having to go to the baseball field like 30 minutes after. So it's really like no days off. So
okay. So you've got everybody in the country's after you. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the 4 schools that you feel comfortable talking about, but it's not a top 4. Mm-hmm. Or would you consider this to be your top 4?
It's not a top 4.
Okay. All right, so let's start with LSU. What do you like about them? And if you did commit there, why would you?
I just like the atmosphere. The coaching staff's really great. Coach Olsen, I know he can really develop me. Knowing LSU's DBU, that really has a toll on my recruitment. And Coach Kelly, he's always in contact with me. So, I mean, that's always a great thing.
Let's go Texas A&M.
I like my chance to Texas A&M because, one, my brother signed there before he entered the draft and got drafted. So I've always kept him in my back pocket. And Coach Oko is a safeties coach, and now he's a head coach. So you know in the defense, if the safeties coach is a head coach, all of it's going to funnel to the safeties. So that's just more action for me and more I get to hit. So I mean, my development is going to be crazy there. So
right. What about Texas?
Texas, I like Texas. Coach Sark, they just had a winning season. Just made it to the playoffs. Coach Gideon, he's a really good coach. He coaches the players well, so that's why I really like Texas.
All right, now tell me about Oregon.
Oregon is a place in a land far, far away. It's really far from me. I like Coach Lanning. He's built a brotherhood that I've never seen before. So the brotherhood there is just unmatched. So like that's really why Oregon's like really high on my recruiting list.
All right, so baseball and football. Do you listen to the same pregame music in each sport, or do you change it? Like, do you listen to like classical music, or is it the same thing like on both sides?
I really think it's the same thing on both sides. I really have the same mentality going into both sports. So
right now, you the DJ. We about to go play the number 1 team in the country. Who you turning up to first?
Probably some NBA young boy.
Oh my goodness. I know you hitting some young boy. Hey, so any football player that I hear that say they listen to young boy, I already know that they about smoke.
Pretty much.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about a play that you had in high school that you watched on your own highlight film. Like, bro, I might be him.
Probably my 100-yard interception in the playoff game.
Okay.
No one thought we were gonna win coming out, even though we didn't win. But It was a 100-yard pick six. So I mean, that's pretty incredible.
Right.
So,
I like that. Who's the best player you've played against in Texas?
Braylon Shelby. I mean, he's going to USC. He's a pretty good athlete.
Okay. All right. Who won, Drake or Kendrick?
Some say Kendrick, some say Drake. I mean, I don't really get into stuff like that. I really try to stay focused on what I do. So I mean,
that's the best answer I heard all day. Everybody, see, it's the best answer. It's not the smartest one. The smartest answer is Kendrick, but it's the best answer because he stayed neutral. And I may be a little bit of a Kendrick fan, so you know what I mean. All right, last question. If you had to wear something for the rest of your life, would it be Nike Tech suits or would it be designer drip? You had to pick.
Ooh, Nike Tech could get me through days just like chilling. Designer, probably designer. I mean,
my goodness,
look fashionable every day. I mean,
man, I like that though because at least you keeping it in the book, right?
Yeah,
no, for sure, man. Jonah, where can everybody find you on social media?
409.Jonah on Instagram. Yeah, that's where I be.